Play only his second competitive match since his return from Marseille, but there's still no place for Nigel Spackman. Manager Walter Smith has clearly gone for experience, so young Neil Murray, who made such an impressive debut at right back on Wednesday, is kept on the sidelines, and the number 2 jersey goes to Ian Ferguson. The 25-year-old cost £850,000 from St Mirren 4 years ago, but illness and injuries restricted him to only 17 starts last season. Gordon Marshall was the major pre-match doubt for Celtic, but he's satisfied Liam Brady that he's recovered from his neck injury. Gary Gillespie is out, but Mike Galloway also passed the fitness test this morning. The record signing Stuart Slater is kept on the bench, but it's a brand new experience for Andy Payton, who cost £750,000 from Middlesbrough and scored his first goal, only his second match, to win the Skol Cup tie against Dundee in midweek. He's the only player making his Old Firm debut. And the referee this afternoon is Mr. Jim McCluskey from Stewarton, handling his 5th Old Firm match. It's his 7th season as a FIFA official and his 9th as a Grade 1 referee in Scotland. So referee Jim McCluskey prepares to start the match. It's interesting to see Ian Ferguson there in the number 2 jersey, starting the match with Trevor Stephen, and it looks as though Rangers have gone for a back four with Dave McPherson at right back, Gough and Brown in central defence, and David Robertson at left back. There's Ferguson in a midfield role. Stuart McCall's first tackle. And asking too much there of David Robertson. So a very interesting tactical formation sent out by Walter Smith for Rangers. Trevor Stephen, Ian Ferguson, Stuart McCall and Peter Halstra across the middle, with McCoist and Haitley up front. And McCoist policed all the way there by Tony Mowbray. McCoy starting the season as he ended last season, scoring goals. He's found the net 7 times already this season. A long throw from Robertson, that's well taken by Marshall. That will reassure those Celtic supporters behind him that he's fully fit. Here's Brown. Halstra challenged instantly there by McNally. He's at right back despite wearing number 6 for Celtic. Mowbray and Galloway in central defence. Tom Boyd at left back, although he's wearing number 2. So in the middle of the field, it's Miller, Grant, McStay and Collins, with Payton and Craney the front 2. So both sides operating here in 4-4-2 formations early on, although both ideally set up to switch to 4-3-3 when required. Halstra can go forward for Rangers and Miller for Celtic. Well, Rangers had immense difficulties in the league here against Celtic last season. There's problems here again as Craney breaks. He does find such excellent positions up front for Celtic. 22-year-old striker, growing in confidence and stature. Scored 5 times already this season. There's Gorham again. Didn't seem in any way inconvenienced there with that kick out. Haitley's header was aimed for Halstra. Supported well by Robertson. Trevor Stephen dummies the ball for Haitley. The chance is on for Stephen. He's offside. It will not count. Superb play from Rangers, but the flag was up before Stephen delivered the shot. There's Haitley there. Stephen has made the run just to the left of the picture there and was clearly caught in offside position at that point. The linesman's flag, I can tell you, was up before the ball hit the net, but it must have been a very tight decision indeed. Rangers robbed of a dream start by the linesman's flag. Trevor Stephen showing his appetite for the fray early on though. Good layoff from Haitley. There's McCall. That's for McCoist. Well robbed by Paul McStay. Great play from the Celtic captain. Looks up to assess the options. Grant to Collins. Boyd supports on the outside. And Gorham put under severe pressure there by Craney. Contact in mid-air, which the referee would never sanction. Boyd lofting it across, not quite what he intended, I reckon, and Craney making his presence felt there. A reminder for Gorham. Mowbray with the pass back, remember, Gordon Marshall has to play this with feet only. Misunderstanding there between Ferguson and Stephen, allowing McStay to break. Shooting chances on. That's a fine effort from Paul McStay, looking to open his scoring account for the season. But much more important, give Celtic the kind of start they want. A lot of space given to Paul McStay here. Here's Mahately finding space, coming off his marker. Here's Mowbray. Celtic using Mowbray on Hately and Galloway on McCoist for the most part. Mowbray doing extremely well once again. This is McCall. Good hustling tactics there by Miller for Celtic. Good judgment shown again by Mowbray. Ferguson doing well with Stephen for Rangers. Well, I'm sure that ball was meant to go right across to Dave McPherson, and Stephen intercepted. Payton tackled quickly by Goff. Look at the speed of the challenges there in midfield. Well, in fairness to both sides, they are trying to play football, but the marking is so tight and the tension is so great in the middle of the field. It's very difficult indeed to develop moves from that area. Galloway did well. That's McStay. Now Collins. Craney turning well away from Brown. Trying to make space for a shot himself. It's good play by Craney. Well, that move has brought Archie Knox, the Rangers assistant manager, to his feet on the track, because he's very concerned about the ease with which Jerry Craney picked his way through the Rangers defence. Away from Brown once, then twice, not closed down quickly enough, and Craney is very disappointed in the lack of accuracy in this finish. Look at the way he took on John Brown again, taking him on his weaker side, the right, then setting himself for the shot. He had plenty of time to do that. Very close indeed.